Welcome back to our city. Once again, we have Denise Perry here from the IRS, and we're discussing the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act. Just a brief overview, once again, a brief history one more time, what the act is all about and the credits.
Okay, well, we did discuss prior to the break the Making Work Pay credit, and that was if you're working. And it's also for self-employed people. I don't want them to think it's not for them as well. But what I'd like to talk a little bit about is the Earned Income Tax Credit. Many individuals do not take advantage of the credit. The credit's available for those who work, who have children. It can be available for individuals with children, 3 or more children. The credit can be a maximum of $5,600. And it can be for individuals who are married filing joint who make just a little over $48,000. If you are single or head of household, just a little bit over $43,000. Now, with the credit, it is refundable credit, which means you don't have to have a tax liability to receive the credit. So therefore, when you file your return, it's a refund to you. It's not included in income the next year. It's your money. The additional credit I talked about as well is the child tax credit. When you file your tax return, you get $1,000 for every child under the age of 17. That can also be a refundable credit. So you can not only get the earned income tax credit back as a refund, but you can get what we call the additional child tax credit back as a refund. And that can help people out immensely with their tax returns.
Okay.
Another credit I talked about was the American Opportunity Credit. If you have a child in college, you can take a deduction for the expenses for them going to college as an American Opportunity Credit. It can be a 4-year credit. That expires in December of 2010. Now that credit can be refundable as well, up to $1,000. Then we also discussed about the energy credit, which when you file your return, it's a non-refundable credit, but it can decrease your taxes by $1,500, which will then in turn allow you to have a little bit more refund to come back to you as well. So and these credits all came about due to the American Reinvestment and Recovery Act, or we like to say, the ARRA.
Okay. Now, if someone wanted more information on the credits, where should they go?
As stated, they can go to the IRS website, www.irs.gov. And actually, we have sections at the website. There are tabs they can hit. One tab is individuals. If they hit the tab that says for individuals, the information there not only talks about the credits we discussed, but can also be topics that we have not discussed. They can do a search engine on information that they would like to know about. And it's a website most people do enjoy using. Most people don't say it's too complicated. I know with the government, but they do say they like the website.
Now, you mentioned topics that we have not covered. Seniors. What's happening with the seniors? Do we have any?
Well, with the seniors, there is a credit available. It's done on a Schedule R. Okay, it's basically a credit for the elderly. Many seniors may be eligible for that, depending if they receive pension or Social Security. Those credits are out there. Some seniors may be thinking about last year when there was an economic stimulus payment, they received the $250. At this present time, that was only for last year. That will not be for this year. However, with the seniors as well as everyone in the city, if your income for non-seniors, if your income is under $50,000, you can go to a VITA site, get your returns done. We can talk about that. And for many seniors, we have what's called AARP, and there's no income limitation that they can have their returns done during the filing season as well. It's just the level of complexity.
Now, you mentioned the VITA sites. Tell us about the VITA sites and what's going on this year.
With the VITA sites, we've got several VITA sites in the city. Actually, 2 of them are run out of the mayor's office. Okay, we have them in the Senior Citizen Building. One is Stephen Sampson Senior Center, and the other is Liberty Square. And the sites are open some day hours, some evening hours. They're available to prepare returns. They're trained by the Internal Revenue Service. The students are required to pass a test. All the returns are done electronically. So therefore, when the returns are completed, it's transmitted to the Internal Revenue Service for completion. The returns are reviewed for accuracy before they go out. And individuals can receive their refunds by direct deposit or paper check. This year, when they're filing returns at the VITA site, they'll also have an option to file the returns and get a savings bond. So you can do it at the same time.
Now, we didn't talk about earned income tax credits. Now, who qualifies for these?
Well, with the earned income tax credit, you're looking at individuals who have children and non-children. If you have 3 or more children, you would be eligible. But if you have less than 3 children, 2 or no children, you still be eligible for a credit. But you remember the basic thing about the Earned Income Tax Credit is they have to have a job. They have to have earnings. It can be self-employed or it can be wage earnings, but it has to be earnings.